Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I've just received my Zenda Q2 launch edition smartwatch. I've used the Apple and Samsung watches in the past and I was a bit skeptical when I first looked at this one, but I have to say, all in all, pretty impressive. And certainly for the price point, I really doubt you'll find a better smartwatch on the market. So I'll just run through some of the features of the Q2 Zenda watch today. You've got, as you'd imagine, a number of different background screens that you can set to your liking. So there's a digital one there for those that like a digital look, or of course you can go for one of the more traditional faces. This particular one's my favorite, but no doubt you might like another one. The menus are all pretty easy. This is actually not the standard menu. The standard menu is, well, this is one of the two options. So this is the more, I guess, Apple type style one. It's pretty explanatory. It does everything that you would imagine a smartwatch would do. So it, of course, connects to your phone. You can make and receive calls. It's got a sleep monitor, which I've never used, a pedometer, which I tested out briefly before, and I have to say works really well. It counts the steps and the distance and calories. Heart rate monitor, again, that works really well. So you can actually see it on the back there. I think it's that thing in the middle there. It connects with Siri on your Apple phone. I'm an Apple user, so I'm not sure if that feature would work with an Android phone. I really don't know. So in your settings, you've got sort of everything that you'd expect to see. I haven't played with everything, but it's all there. So for display, the default menu selection is this one here, which I actually prefer. Another cool feature, when it's on your wrist, if you flick your wrist, it'll actually cycle through the screens, which it might be, some might like doing that rather than touching it. Of course, you can just touch it if you prefer, whatever to your taste. Other things it does, well, I'm sure you're aware you can make phone calls. You can listen to music, but I have to say the speaker is probably the one thing that's a little bit disappointing. It's not particularly loud. I think it really should be a little bit louder, but it's okay. It's not too bad for calls in a quiet environment, but I certainly wouldn't want to spend too much time talking in a loud environment. I guess you wouldn't really anyway. Other than that, I haven't used all of the features, but there's various different, I've never even looked in this menu before, but there's a whole lot of things you can do there to determine how it handles certain motions. There's basic stuff like a calendar, a stopwatch with an alarm setting. Other than that, it's probably just everything you'd expect. I actually haven't installed any apps on it yet, so I'm not really too sure how apps work on this watch. But I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed. It's nice and light. The battery lasts pretty long time. It's got a magnetic charge system here where it's a bit fiddly the first time, but it's, once you get used to it, it's pretty good. It just magnet sticks on the back there, which is pretty easy to do. That's my review of the Q2 smartwatch. All up, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. It's a really good alternative to the more expensive Apple and Samsung watches, and I'd recommend for anyone who's not prepared to spend the $700 or $800 that you pay for an Apple watch or a Samsung watch to maybe look at something like this. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you've enjoyed. If you've got any comments or questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them below. Okay, thank you.